thought you had to work. How you brought your backpack over here? Man, they was a little skimpy with the crab for sure.
Playing games.
Here you go. And I'm guessing you probably gonna want to get a bowl. The rice that come in that is not bad. But this rice is better. That came with the lamb chop. So I just got vegetable fried rice. This shit add up fast. Shit. That was 30. This was 30. Because it was crab and then I added shrimp. And then that was 30 because it was lamb chops.
Rice.
It's fried rice.
I know, it's rice. Extraordinary.
And four lamb chops.
Yeah. I guess that's right. It is.
Taste this rice first. Taste this rice first.
It's better.
Yes. Because that's just vegetable fried rice. So it just tastes like vegetables. Oh my God. What is that on my chest? Car reviews are discontinued for the time being. I tried to eat some in the car. It was just too hot. It was just too hot.
Sometimes travel is Sometimes travel.
Yeah, like even with the air blowing, I still couldn't review. Still couldn't review in the car.
Don't laugh.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. It's just it's YouTube live.
Are you doing live? Yummy on sauce on this one?
Yeah, they eat it's both ways. You could do Japanese or Chinese.
No.
So which one you want?
Japanese.
Japanese or Chinese? Somebody said my lace front coming loose.
So mind the goodness.
Hell nine, that motherfucker's Swifty. Ain't nothing wrong with Taylor Swift. I like her.
Just don't know this shit.
I like Bad Blood. I remember when Bad Blood was coming out. I remember when Bad Blood was out. I like that song. Oh my God, this is so good.
You should make that song. He was a skater boy. He said, "See you later," boy. Was that her? Or was that some other random white girl?
Yeah, I've never heard of that song before. How it go?
He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." I just remember hearing that on MTV commercials from years ago. I don't know if it was her or not.
Y'all want to know, where did Taylor Swift come from? She just popped out on the scene. She popped out on the scene. And she was already a megastar.
She's white America's sweetheart.
Yeah, but where'd she come from? Like, where was her? What's her lore? No, Jack, I got you up on the live now. What more could I want? She came from Mrs. and Mrs. Taylor.
What's that?
I guess her mommy and daddy trying to be funny. That's YouTube comedy for you. That's YouTube comedy for you.
Right.
She started out doing country music. I need to hear, what was her first track? Now I want to know what was her first track. Cause what did they say this was? Somebody asked me was I Swifty.
And Jack don't even know if that's her real daddy.
This is good. You know, I got it spicy. So with the yum sauce.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see. 2017. Okay, let me see if I can find something below 2017. Why does, okay, wait. I'm about to say, why? Okay, 2014. So she came out in 2014. I would have been in college. Yeah, I ain't never heard no Taylor Swift. And her first track was When You Hear. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find that.
Was that about an ex-boyfriend too?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, if she built a career off
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about men, I don't. That's
what her
funny,
lore
actually.
Is, her lore is
What is it?
fuck that nigga, my ex-boyfriend. Oh wait, can I say that on YouTube?
No, that's why I don't like being around on you thing with people. Get on my nerves.
My bad.
What's chia food? Gosh, YouTube's so annoying. You see this? People sending me what you call the pictures. I know it just came from
Why would you show
YouTube.
me that?
I know it just came from YouTube.
To your email?
Yes, because YouTube is weird like that. I just sent you an email. Check, please. Okay, so I'm going to.
What, block me? Just gonna make another account.
It's okay.
Block, report.
Well, we just
Actually, take a screenshot so I can find his mama and send it to her.
right. Was that? Yeah, they just sent me a dick pic. It could use some. It could use some more crab. No, I ain't no Mississippi. I do look like. Do I look like I'm from Mississippi? Yeah.
Because you're black? That's what your face is.
I don't know. Well, I guess I am. My grandmother's from Mississippi. She would always talk about Mississippi. I guess if you like 20 and you just leave your hometown, your state, I guess you would always talk about it.
I feel like it ain't no crab in there.
And that one?
No, yours.
It's sparingly.
I didn't take none.
What was the email? They sent a dick pic. That's what they sent.
What's that?
What? The food? Oh. Is it better KFC in Thailand? I don't know. KFC is terrible everywhere. KFC was in Thailand, wasn't good, but KFC in America is terrible. Like the original recipe in Thailand was disgusting.
They say China go hard.
Well, you know what? When everybody talk about like global restaurants, like if they better than America, the local items may be because they local items, but then when you get like every time I go to McDonald's, I be getting a Big Mac. The Big Mac tastes awful everywhere. The Big Mac tastes awful everywhere.
They fillet of fish different?
They don't have filet of fish. I think that's like an American thing.
Dang, they should just have some kind of fish there.
I'm sure they do have some type of fish sandwich. I don't be ordering it. Yes, this is my real hair. I don't know, people keep asking me this. I really bought it. Seems like everyone's eating heart attack food. Everything is a heart attack food.
Right, you live in America, then it definitely
Right.
is.
Somebody told me spinach was gonna give me kidney stones because I put spinach in my smoothie. I put spinach in my smoothie, and they said raw spinach causes kidney stones. So
You live in America, the FDA doesn't exist anymore. So
had taste. It's good, ain't it? You know it.
it's good. And I found a piece of crab.
Yeah.
Is that,
If they ran out of crab, they could have just told me that. Give me my fork back.
oh, my bad. Is that blue crab?
No, you could tell it's
It's not lump crab.
it's not lump crab. It's snow crab. I could tell they just shucked it out the thing.
No.
You in California? No, I'm
I
not.
swear I saw blue crab. But
I ain't got no goddamn blue crab. You could barely. Nobody barely can get blue crab.
that's what it looked like. It looked like a ball of shredded blue crab.
Probably. Whatever they can get. I'm working up in here.
Me too.
They also say smoothies are the worst thing you could put in your body. Yeah, they say when you when you grind your fruit, it makes the sugar higher. So I can't eat no rice, can't eat spinach, can't eat ground up fruit.
I'm sorry. Sugar is just created from the sky when you grind.
Yes. So like they was like if you put a banana, like they said the Weight Watchers, they like a banana by itself is like 2 points, but if you put it in a smoothie, it makes it like 4 or 5 points.
They assume you put juice in something.
No, they say just the banana itself.
I doubt it.
Drugs are Drugs are the worst thing you put in your body.
It just don't sound like that.
I need to move UK because food don't have a filler. Okay. I need a thing now that I'm back in the house. I can put my hair back up. Why do it look like I got makeup on? Oh, is that a 10? Oh, that must be the 10. Because I didn't hit that band on. But that's, I don't have any makeup on. It's, yeah. Dang, I need some more yum yum sauce. This ain't enough. Did you read my last comment about Taylor Swift dad? I did not. My grandma. Okay, we got a big piece of crab. Oh, is that a shrimp or a crab? It's a shrimp. Oh my god. That's why I keep getting them already. John, I just came from passion tea plates. So good. Well, I got the rice. I don't know about nothing else. I only got the fried rice. I can't be like, people go up in there and one of their popular items is the fish sandwich. If I make this video, do not come up in here and be like, I can't try the fish sandwich and it was nasty. I don't know nothing about the fish sandwich. I only ordered the rice. So all I ordered was rice. But it's good though. I love trying like items that, what should I call it? What do y'all call it? Y'all call it cultural appropriation. That's what people call it when black people do it. But when everybody else do it, it's just called what is it called? What is the word? I'm just saying the word. Lord of camera. What's the word we call it? Fusion. They call it fusion when anybody else do it. When black people do it, it's called cultural appropriation. So they have like fried rice, chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice. Um, they got like seafood fried rice, combination fried rice. So I love when black people, whatever you want to call it, cultural appropriate, because it be good. It be good. Cultural appropriation, if it's done tastefully. Right, fried rice. But this was good. This was good. Good. Let me check the comments. See what's up. We'll see how y'all. What's it calling me?
Maybe the reason the Black and African community cannot break generational poverty is because our parents expected wealth to flow upwards.
What up, though?
The Indiana's get it, y'all. Just not in basketball. It's Taco Tuesday. Well, Taco with.
Thank you. I think you're amazing as well. 313. Y'all, I'll be back in Detroit next week for the holiday. I've just talked to my friend about it. I'll be back in. Oh my God, sorry. I really want to go walk. I really want to go walk after this rice. Obviously, I need to, but I think I hurt my foot. I think I hurt my foot this weekend. I don't know where I hurt it at. I just woke up and one of my like it was hurting, and I'm like the walk that I need to do is 2 miles, and I don't know if I want to go out and do the walk because once you start the walk, yes, I do in Detroit. Once you start the walk, ain't no coming back from the walk. Have you tried Indian sushi supreme? What is it? I have not. Where is that?
Red Lobster didn't drop this.
Did you have burger? Never in my life. I want to eat with you. No, you don't. I don't think you want to eat with me. This yum yum sounds good too. even though it ain't what mayonnaise. It's mayonnaise and what's yum yum sauce? I think I tried to make it before. Downtown, it's nothing. It's there's nothing downtown that you need to hit up. That you need. When are you going back to Bavaria? No time soon. I just went. It's June. I went in May. I went in May. I can't be eat. I love that, but I can't eat that every day. I can't. Like I really ignore the comments about like heart disease and stuff like that because I really do try to eat. I really do try to eat good. Why no one having a life jacket? Why don't y'all ask why don't people have on life jackets when they boating at any other time besides a time that's viral on social media? Why didn't y'all ask me why didn't I have a life jacket on when I was on the boat in Thailand? Why y'all didn't ask that? That's what I want to know. Why didn't y'all like when I went last year and I didn't have a boat? I mean, I didn't have a life jacket on, but it wasn't popping on social media. Why y'all didn't ask me about the life jacket then? Name a car for Eddie, Audi, Audi. You have a strong face. Thank you. That's what I want to know. But y'all, why didn't nobody ask me about a life jacket then? Why is y'all conveniently concerned for my safety? I was on a boat in Belize. Y'all watched my whole Belize trip. Nobody, y'all did not ask me about no life jacket. We was on a whole catamaran. Nobody asked me about that's different. How is it different? How is it different? It's a body of water. It's a large body of water. Let me know. I was on a boat a couple months ago in Belize. I was on a catamaran. We rented the whole catamaran. Nobody asked me about the life jackets. Y'all did not care then. Y'all did not care then. So let me know something. Them white people be on that boat every weekend. They be on them boats every weekend. I have never once. Thank you. You know what? I think next week, so it's gonna be a holiday. I'm probably not gonna be making no food vlogs. Honestly, next week. Well, maybe I don't know. Y'all know. Y'all wanna know a funny story? Yesterday, the last video that I uploaded. The last video that I uploaded. Um, I was with my sister. I was taking her son to the dentist. We was taking her son to the dentist or whatever. We was taking her son to the dentist, and I knew I was taking her son to the dentist, so I was like, what's the address and stuff like that, because I wanted to research some taco restaurants because I wasn't able to do my taco restaurant last week because usually I'll film it the week before so it can be ready to upload Tuesday. I hope y'all don't be thinking I'll be eating tacos at 8 a.m. because the video will be up by 10. But so I was like, yeah, I knew we was gonna be in Highland, Indiana. So I look up some taco restaurants in Highland, Indiana, and then Moss Tacos came highly regarded. So she's sitting on the phone like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yeah, do you want some tacos? Like I pulled up to the taco restaurant. I was like, do you want tacos? She was like, yeah, I'll take two or whatever. And so I start screwing in my phone, I don't know, one of my phone apparatuses. The one when I film in the car, I usually I have like a socket where I can like click my phone up to. And so she's like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm about to review this food. What you think I'm doing? She like, oh my gosh. You don't contact the restaurant before you get there. You just pull up. I'm like, yes. Yes, I just pull up, pay for my food, and review it in the car. She like, oh, I thought you organized with the restaurant. I'm like, babes, I'm about to eat this little $3 taco and let people know how I liked it. What did you talking about? Indiana, oh yeah, you close to. Baby, I am not nowhere close to Louisville. But yeah, it don't be that. No, I never went to culinary school. I did work at I worked in the cafeteria in. Ooh, excuse me. I worked in the cafeteria in the buffet in college for 2 years. It was a very two horrible years of my life. Um, if you're in Indiana, you're not that far. I'm not in Indiana. I'm in Chicago, but I think it's in Louisville, like about 5-6 hours from Chicago. I don't consider that close. Like a close drive, 6 hours. Can you grab the camera? Are they you now? They are now. Usually I eat, well, actually most of the time they are. So like today, I'm reviewing this. Well, yeah, I recorded it. I probably uploaded it probably tomorrow, because I ain't got nothing to upload for tomorrow. I've been trying to post once a day. That's my little goal. Um so I don't know what you call it. So this morning I woke up, I had a bottle of water, some cheese, and some peanut butter bread, because I like to try to get a little bit of protein in the morning. And then this is my second. This is like what I'm eating now. I ate that around 10 o'clock, and then I ate this maybe 20 minutes ago. And then later in the day, I probably just have some fruit, or I probably just have some more of this. What are you eating? I'm eating fried rice from a black-owned place called Passion Plates. Um, I'm excited to upload it, because you know what? It's in the hood. It's in the hood. So I already know what the comments gonna look like. I already know what the comments gonna look like. They're gonna be like, I will never be caught dead over there. It's on 69th and King Drive. So y'all already know. The men finna be like, I'm not going over there. I'm not going over there. So I'm ready to post this. It'll be my video for tomorrow. Was it in O Block? Yes, it was down the street from O Block. O Block is 64th, 63rd, 64th, 55th, and King Drive. This was on 69th and King Drive. So, basically, it was very close to O Block. What you eating in Atlanta? Some wings. As soon as I touch down, got to go to JR Crickets. Got to go to JR Crickets. Come home. Come home to Chicago. How young are you? I'm 32. I'm pretty, I'm getting up there. Thank you. I think, did somebody send me $40? It looked like it. No, I was not. I wasn't really a picky eater. I always wanted to explore. Like when my mama used to take us to restaurants, like I was used to be so happy to go to Applebee's, like any restaurant, any brand new restaurant, I used to be so happy to go to. And I always talk about this, like, how do you know, like, I feel like a lot of people do know what their passion is, but they just don't know how to put it into fruition. I didn't either. I look-key just kind of started into this, and then as I look back on my life, I just think about how passionate I was about food. Use that $40. Hold on. I'll take a couple more dollars if y'all want to talk about me. Oh, they say 47 cents. Baby, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this for no 47 cents. We show Zodiac Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. I love exploring. Yes, I always like, oh my God. I remember like the first time I had went to like Red Robin's and stuff like that. And usually, obviously, I grew up like middle class, lower middle class. So the restaurants I was going to wasn't nothing. But I was, they was still nicer than like just the average. Cause we had like, McDonald's, Wendy's and stuff like that. But my mom, she was like, she every now once my mom, she was, she always wanted a good meal every now and then. I can say always, but every now and then she wanted a good meal. So like Olive Garden, like all like the little mid-tier restaurants, I used to love exploring them places. I'm so mad Red Lobster. Yeah, that's why I'm in Chicago. I live in the south side of Chicago. I had to drive almost an hour to Indiana. And then people was like, you should go here, you should go there. It was quicker. It was like traffic-wise, it was quicker for me to go to Indiana. Because if I'm like on the south side of Chicago, the closest one was Oak Lawn. But Oak Lawn, from where I'm at, you have to take most of the street. So it would have been like it was like take an hour to go to Oak Lawn. I'm like, let me just go to Munster. I know it don't be nobody up in there for real. I need to go to people can be rude. I ain't thinking about that. Soon as that comment go away, I forget about it. People are cruel. But that's just the name of the game. That's why, this is why I feel like people, okay, so look, this is a big thing that me and my friend be talking about. It'd be like, y'all know it's always that weird person that wanna homeschool their kids. Let me tell you why I feel like you should not homeschool your kids. Because you see all this stuff that people are saying to me. I feel like when you go to school, like it's like eventually, I feel like no matter who you are, I don't care if you're the finest person, somebody gonna talk about you in school, and that really gives you some thick skin. That really gives you some thick skin. That's why kids need to be around other kids. They also, I mean, I don't think like excessively, but they do need to be around other kids who are mean. People need to be around mean people because I don't care how much positivity you put in the world, it's always gonna be somebody mean. So, right, and haters gonna hate, and I feel like that's how kids learn that. And then obviously they grow up and they figure out how to adjust. They figure out how to adjust to that. But baby, we is it's the name of the game. I get to eat. I get to eat for a living. I get to eat for a living and talk to people. If I gotta get called a monkey every couple days, I would prefer not to. But if that's the the payment, then I guess I gotta cha-ching it. I'm about to start going live. Please, if you looking to increase your watch time because you need 4,000 watch hours, live counts towards your watch hours. I think I went live twice. But I end up one of my videos end up doing well, so I think that's how I got my watch hours. But yes, um, definitely go live. And you're gonna get a couple. I mean, if you black, I'm sure you're gonna get a couple comments like I got in my thing. But don't worry about them. Thank you. Oh my god, I got a lot of Detroit people on my what you call it. I can go live now. Yes, live. If you're trying to get monetized, live. The amount, I don't know how like the timing works, but like I guess the amount of people who watching your video, y'all know how watch hours is confusing. It go like your live hours goes towards your watch time. My you could dish it out, and we would dish it back to you. Period. Clock it. Clock it. Will you ever have a meet and greet? Probably not. Who want to meet me? I feel like the only people that be want to meet me be like weirdos or something. But y'all, I be outside. I be outside. That's the thing. I dedicated this whole weekend. I dedicated this whole like past weekend to going outside. I was outside. I was like, you know what? I need to be more social, network and stuff like that. But yeah, I be out there.
Seafood boiled kebabs are so good, especially grilled with a nice bun.
Maybe I have a meet and eat. A meet and eat. Man, I need a little nap after this. Let's have a meet and greet. A eat and beat. I have a great eat and beat. Oh my god. Oh, you scared me. Watch your credit card on the back. I thought my credit card meet and eat with Shanikky. Oh, I like that. I like that. Are you recognized when you go outside? Yes. Sometimes I have to. I ain't gonna say sometimes I have to. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do a motherfucking thing. But sometimes, like if I feel like that, y'all people be telling me they be like, well, y'all know the commenters always getting into me about my food my food, especially in Chicago. It's really Chicago, nowhere else. Really just Chicago. And they be like, well, they made the food special because they recognize who you was. So sometimes I just wear a mask. Sometimes I wear a mask. But it's been hot, and I don't have time to be putting that goddamn mask on. I don't have time to be putting that mask on. My generation back in the early mid 2000s had to live from Chicago people would run us out there after 11. So it's still happening. I still think best heroes 87. I'm a true Chicago born and raised here. I don't really. I think all I can say is the chicken good and what I like come back. When people be talking about the best one, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I mean, like it's chicken. I be trying not to sound stereotypical. I really be trying not to sound stereotypical. But y'all, I promise, like, if the chicken good, the chicken good. The chicken good, chicken. Like, it's like, when it comes to heroes, I feel like it's a pass or no pass. It's not no best. Because I feel like once you pass it, you kind of all kind of the same. Sometimes it depends on who in the kitchen. It don't, y'all. That's another unpopular opinion. I'd be afraid to, my eyebrows are looking so good today, and I did them. But, I don't think I don't think that it's who in the kitchen. Do you like shark chicken? Yes, I love shark chicken. But I don't think, because I don't think y'all know that. Well, I don't know. Let me be quiet. Because you know what? I guess it do. I personally think it don't for something like that because they mass doing it. I feel like they low-key just be following protocol. Like I don't feel like one cook is frying chicken better than the next cook. When it comes to chicken, like when it comes to something that's like, mass produced, like something like this, like they had line cooks in the back. That's what they had in the back, line cooks. So this type of food, maybe like some fried rice, because they make it on demand, and everybody has a different order. Everybody has a different order of the rice. So this is what I mean. That's what I mean by I don't think it matters who in the kitchen. But that's my unpopular opinion. That is my unpopular opinion. I love chicken. Skin is. Oh, this was so good. I try not to drink sugary beverages, but this was so good. That's gonna be my only one for like the next 2 days. I promise. Is shark chicken a thing? Yes, shark chicken is a thing. Shark chicken. I feel like I don't know. Harold's. I had a if y'all search my name, I was on somebody's podcast. I was on somebody's podcast and we was talking about Harold's chicken versus shark chicken, and I hate that y'all put them against each other because they're not the same. Like Sharks is everyday chicken, and I feel like Harold's is like special occasion chicken. Like, have you ever seen this? Is why I say, have you ever seen somebody have Harold's chicken at a baby shower or at an event? Like you can be ordering. You also can be ordering Shark's chicken. I mean Harold's in big quantities. Harold's is meant to be maybe a 12 bucket at most. And 12 buckets overdoing it. Now, Sharks, you can order up 100 of them things. You take it to the cookout. The next journey, Chicago. I ain't going nowhere else. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no money to go nowhere. Popeye's chicken is dry. The last thing, Popeye's chicken is dry. It's dry. It's too greasy, if you're being honest. Me and my would order 25 wings from Captain Hook on Raw. Yeah, you go to them, I call them Drake and DJ Khaled restaurants. We all know what that means. Drake and DJ Khaled restaurants in Chicago. Have you been to Alaska? No, I want to go. I want to go bad. So make sure you watch my YouTube video, share them, so I can have enough money to go one day. I want to get them 2 pounds. I want to go to Junie. Is it Junie? I want to Junie, Alaska, and I want that big tray. I want that big bucket of crab legs. Popeye was just okay. You should do a food podcast. I should. I bought a new couch. I bought a new couch, and half of the old couch is sitting in my kitchen because I can't throw it outside. And I said I was gonna call it. I was gonna do one and call it a couch in the kitchen, because you know they when they do the podcast they always sit on the couch, and the couch literally is still in my kitchen. Oh yeah.
I was hoping. Don't worry, boo.
You don't have
Just
it.
play, no,
They okay. Here you have
I
it.
already had two.
You know my nerve. I hate when people do that.
No.
Right.
No. I don't know.
I've been 3 times. I've been 3 times. Oh, can you see it? Look, you see that? That was the last time I went. I think I'm good. I'm old now. It's been 10 years. I went when I was 20. I was 23. Then we went again when I was 25. Then we went again when I was 28. I'm 32 now. I think I'm done. I think I didn't had enough Carabana. I didn't had enough Carabana. And I'm not Canadian. And I'm not what you call it?
Detroitian, so
Huh?
you're not Detroitian, so you're not around the corner either.
Right. I want to go. I would go to Carabana. Look at this. Speak of the devil. Y'all done spoke her up.
Oh,
Mimi. Yeah, texting me as I'm talking about this. I would go to Carabana again. I think I would
Probably watch.
on YouTube. I don't even know how to get. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know how to get to YouTube Live. Like, where do you find
Somebody
the lives at on YouTube? Let me see. How do you find lives?
You gotta be a special type of stalker.
Okay, you got on home. Oh, right here. It is a thing. It's a thing called live right there. And and so these people live right now, but these are anyway. You should come to Morocco. I heard they be harassing women in Morocco. Check out the stretch marks chat. They be harassing women in Morocco. But if I ever go to Morocco is where Anna Delvey went and cheated them people. Was that Morocco?
I forgot, but
In that movie?
Sound reasonable.
Yeah. I want to stay at that hotel she stayed at.
30 bands a night or something?
It was.
Or did she rack up 30 bands and left after 2 weeks? Or something like that.
No, they were only there for a couple days, remember?
Yeah, but it was still like 30,000.
Because she couldn't, because her car wouldn't go through.
Oh, yeah. But her friend repaid for that shit.
No, she didn't.
But she got charged back, but she paid for it in the beginning on her company card.
Yeah.
I didn't get away with anything. Do you know how quick I'd be fired if I charged 30K to my company card?
How you did? What you mean do it? French Montana French Montana is from Morocco.
Oh, that's Diddy's main day.
I like a little scientific joke.
Why you multitask?
What, two?
Yeah.
I have time to be doing all that shit.
Might as well get paid for double the stream.
It don't get paid for it.
Oh, you don't get paid for your lives? Well, you still double the engagement on both platforms.
I got time to be doing all this shit. It ain't that serious. They be funny on YouTube though. YouTube and then but TikTok, everything be so fucking serious because it be local.
Yeah, they just knows.
Did you hear about what the fuck ever happened on 63rd? What you call them? Like, damn.
Check on your
TikTok,
people.
they might, YouTube might call me a monkey and a man every now and then, but it be funny. Uzbekistan.
TikTok, like, check on your people.
Right. Like, god damn, they so serious. I just want to eat my little rice and like you to get my YouTube. You know I go live at least 3 times a week. I am. It's a girl on TikTok. Look at me talking about somebody else. I say I don't be talking. The comments are wow. I'm just blocking people like crazy. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't go live here a lot, so I don't know how to block people. They only let me remove. Let me see. They don't even let me block people. They don't even let me block people on here.
Yeah. Except for everybody, I can get her into that one.
I want you to be natural. Pay for my natural hair then. I got it. Pay for my natural hair.
Drop that cash out.
Right. You need a moderator. Click right and remove. See, I'm not on a computer. I'm not on a computer. And then when you do it, it just all it does is we gonna get it figured out. Like I only ever been. No. I never been there. I never knew that's a place. I learned a long time that people like if they don't want to pay for nothing, you ain't supposed to say nothing. Like men don't ever comment on your hair if they know they ain't pay. They just be like, that's what you be thinking that they like you like that. No, they just don't want to pay for you to get it done the way they like. I'll pay for it. Okay, I'll get it done natural. $ Shanikky is the cash app. I'm finna go get it done. I'm finna go get it done natural on Friday. Just drop the cash app.
Cost $1,500.
Right. 1680. How much it cost? 1,500. That's how much it cost. To go natural ain't cheap. Natural ain't cheap.
Right, that's the upkeep for 2 weeks.
Right. All them hair care products you gotta buy.
You gotta lay it in real silk when you sleep.
Right, and then you need the pillowcases. Yeah, and then people be putting pillowcases over their car. Yeah. It's going. Goodness, it's annoying talking about it.
Gotta have waterproof spray for when you walk outside.
Right, it gets so dry. No. Who got the best cheesesteak sandwich in Chicago? Probably Baba's. Who got the best cheesesteak sandwich in Chicago? Everybody be telling people to go to Philly's Best, but I like going to the spots that the black people go to. I do think a lot of black people do go to Philly's Best. I'm not gonna hold you, but it low key just be the West Side people. Most people on the South Side and in the suburbs, which is most where the black people at, like Cook County. We got Chicago, then we got Cook County. Most people they gonna get a Philly. I promise you, they're gonna go to their local Baba's. They're gonna go to their people gonna say Philly's Best, but I remember going to Philly's Best a long time ago before the pandemic, and it was just a basic cheesesteak to me. I think the hood spots got the best cheesesteaks. Period. Mimi. Was right, Crook County. But I don't know. Cheese and meat, you gotta get it. Ooh, okay. They said get your cheesesteak on garlic bread. That might be a little hit right there.
Yeah,
Let me write that down. Somebody said Detroit versus everybody.
Who's doing that? Hey,
It's weird eating my food hot lately. It seems more enjoyable, huh?
I was saying what up though to whoever said DV, but who giving toasted garlic bread?
Right. I mean, if they got it.
Right.
Oh, they said from Philly's Best. Okay, maybe I'll go and try it. It's downtown. It's in the West Loop on something in Halsted. You going to the broke down hood spots where they didn't pay the electric bill. I ain't gonna lie. I try to stay out of them spots. But if motherfuckers ask me a question. If I want a Philly, ain't nowhere. Where else I'm gonna get a Philly?
I mean, if they got a gas grill, do it matter?
Right. If the motherfucker, if the cheese melted, shit. I only respect Detroit out the Midwest. I hate Chicago and Milwaukee. What the fuck is your respect? Somebody was on Facebook, and who was that guy that fell? He hurt himself on the Pacers.
Oh, Halliburton.
Yeah, somebody was like, I respect him. He played injured through the playoffs. Now that motherfucker didn't lost the finals. Now what the fuck is that respect gonna do?
Not only lost the finals, he lost his AC.
Right, didn't hurt himself even worse because he wouldn't sit the fuck down. But it's respect. What the fuck is your respect?
Now he done lost the finals for the next couple years. That Achilles ain't nothing nice.
You say he hurt his Achilles?
Yeah, he fucked his Achilles tendon up.
Oh, dang.
That's a career-ending injury. Trying to do the most.
No. Yo, what? That is so funny that y'all asked me. I live in Chicago. I live in Chicago, Indiana, right down the street. But y'all be saying Indianapolis. That's
Shit,
4 hours
Indiana.
4 hours away. They
Shit,
said would I ever
Indiana.
go to Indianapolis? I would love to go to Indiana. I would love to go to. I ain't gonna say love. I mean, if something going on down
We
there,
were
I
supposed to
wouldn't
go to the
mind
All-Star game a couple years ago.
Indianapolis.
Yeah, we should have went a couple years ago for the All-Star
That
game.
was
Three,
2023
yeah.
or yeah.
We was somewhere else in the world.
I had curry. I think I had curry goat in Belize. I mean, I had it before. I think it was the last time I had it. Indiana's a racist state. It is a racist state.
This is America. Everything's a racist.
I know Indiana different though. You're right. You're right. But Indiana, I always hear about stuff happening in Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the KKK was founded there, so there's
Right. That's all you need to know.
I see the KKK meeting on Bloomington campus before. Middle of the night.
Which country did you go? I belong to America. Well, right. Didn't y'all say if we get a social security card? You remember when people were saying that when you get a social security card, you
Your property.
yeah, you probably somebody said what country do you belong to?
You are.
Right. I'm property of America. The NBA draft come on tonight. I don't follow basketball that much. I don't know who's up there. Is there any good prospects this year?
I ain't close enough.
Have they found LeBron replacement? You got what?
They did. They found Bronny.
It'd be so funny because nowadays with basketball, it's no bust out players, or is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that guy on Tennessee? He was supposed to be it.
Tennessee.
What's the name? What's that?
Anthony Edwards.
No, that nigga, that guy that you like, the one that keep doing stupid stuff, getting arrested, shooting guns.
Memphis.
Memphis, Tennessee, right?
Ja.
Right, man. I hate them do that.
Well, but they team even called Tennessee.
I can't remember the name. I know it was in Tennessee, but yeah.
I ain't know Memphis.
But it's no. It's like is do people get drafted and then do something immediately?
Like, or just be an instant all-star?
Yeah, not even an all-star, just like, a really good prospect, like they first 1 or 2 years. I feel like you don't be hearing about nobody till they 30. I'd be like, this nigga grown now.
Who's rookie of the year this year? Nobody.
You shoot hoops? No, I just like, what's the difference? What difference in black girl have you noticed?
Yeah,
Around
there wasn't
the States.
no major rookie this
What's
year.
the difference in culture traveling around the United States? I do think the South has more hospitality. We can't get around there. That's why I think people like when people do food reviews around there, that they go a little bit easier because you know how people say, you know how a lot of people be talking about they base like their experience on the customer service. I think automatically they have customer service. They have better customer service in the South. So I feel like they get a little thing. I feel like they get a little leeway when it comes to their food. As in terms, I feel like Chicago, so coming from, it's always funny to me. I don't feel like it's much different because Chicago is one of the most segregated cities. So when I go any other place else, I go to Detroit, black people be living next to other people. And I just be like, wow, these guys live together around here? In Chicago, you do not see that happening.
You talk fast as shit.
All right. Nobody knows. But yeah. And then like New York, then you find out, now, that if y'all be on TikTok and Threads, y'all know it's a diaspora war between Black Americans and Africans and Caribbeans and stuff. And it stemmed from the argument that Afrobeat shouldn't be played at Juneteenth parties and stuff like that. So before this argument even happened, I was always saying that I feel like it's no like it's no real Black American culture in New York. And they be like, well, you just gotta find it. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't find it. Every time I go to New York, all the only Black people I meet are the Africans and the Caribbeans. Are people rude as yes, they are. Not the last time, but the second to last time I went to New York, they started fighting on the train. They started fighting coming up the stairs. But I'm not the person to be scared of fights when you see them on the streets. Because some fights need to happen. Let's be real. Can I have a name? Her name is Hair by Honey. It's a Hair by Honey salon, Hair by Honey, Hair by Honey Styles. She owns the shop, she owns the hair, and she does the styling. Another reason. Yeah, no, wait a minute. Hold on. Before I got distracted. I'm not scared of fights because honestly, the fight needed to happen because he pushed him. If somebody, I don't care where you at. I don't care if you was in Minnesota or what's a safe state, Utah. If somebody push you, it might be time to fight, right? Let's not be real. Sometimes fights are necessary, but you know some people are like, oh my god, they were fighting. No. Now he did say he was walking slow and he pushed him, and I think the guy that got pushed got beat up too. But I couldn't see who got pushed in because I was walking up the stairs from the train and they was starting to fight. They was starting fighting on the steps. And then you got West Coast black culture. And I don't know, maybe I haven't interacted with them too much. I met a couple black people when I was in LA for the TikTok convention, and they just I don't know, but all the people I met in LA was creators, so creators gonna act a little different anyway. Is Hair by Honey expensive? I don't know what's expensive. I think like three bundles start. I think three bundles start off at like $225, and it goes up from the length. Are you from the South? No, baby. I'm from the South. Maybe the South side of Chicago. I think Midway people got the coolest laid back black people. Cause we got the realest niggas. We got the realest niggas in the Midwest. We not trying to okay, so in the East Coast, first let's be real. On the East Coast, New York, black people are limited. Black people are and maybe and then DC, everybody is just so uppity. Like it's a stick up their ass up in DC. And that's not a bad thing. They just, they the it's think of DC as corporate America for black people. That's all DC. When we was in DC, I was looking for like little hood spots, just like how we was just naming hood spots. I couldn't find nothing. Everything you had, like when Keith Lee went, he was like, everything you need to sit down, have a drink. Like, dang, where I want a couple, I want a sandwich or something. Like, I want a sandwich, you want some rice, some fried rice. You can't find nothing. DC does have. Y'all know who got some beautiful women? Man, Houston. Houston. And I will say, I went on a time, it was a lot of tourists. But when I went, everybody in Houston looked so pretty. Like, makeup, face beat to the gods, ass on fat, stomach on, waist on nothing. I was like, dang, now I see why people be wanting to come down and live in Houston. I live in DC area, and that's true. When Keith Lee said that, they went in on him. Why y'all don't be defending when y'all know something? When somebody say something y'all know is true, but they getting ate up, y'all don't be defending them. Y'all be knowing it's true. Like we was looking for the hood spots in DC. I will never forget. Y'all, we was in DC trying to get some what's that sauce called? Mumbo sauce. We trying to get some mumbo sauce wings in DC, and the guy came in and asked the guy for a pop. He was like, "Can you buy me a pop?" I guess he was like a homeless guy. He's like, "Can you buy me a pop?" And he was like, "No, I cannot buy you a pop." And the man, he started roasting him. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. He was like, "I bet you don't get no pussy. I bet you don't get, you got," because he had like a really nice car. He pulled up in front of the restaurant to come in. So funny. He came in to buy 2 pops for himself. He didn't buy nothing else. He was just like, "I'm going to buy 2 pops. He's like, "Can you buy me a pop?" And he had a really, really nice car. He's like, "I bet you don't get no pussy with that car outside. You can't help a brother out. You can't help a brother out with with a $2 pop." DC funny. DC is a funny place. I ain't know y'all was funny like that. What's another? Where else are other black people at? DC, the South, Detroit, and the West Coast. Y'all, it's always funny to hear that black people live in places like what was we talking about? Boston. I don't care how many times people tell me black people living in Boston. I said, what is that like? Oh yeah, Baltimore and Philly. I don't know. Baltimore and Philly. I don't know nothing about that. I've been to Philly. I only been for a couple days. Every time I go, I only be in Philly a couple days. So I've never meet nobody from Philly. And the person I do know from Philly live in DC. And then Baltimore, I feel like they kind of get shadowed by DC. So, and they just really angry about that. I would love to go to Baltimore. I would love to go to Baltimore. Like for a couple days. I feel like two days all you need in Baltimore. We out here. Because Boston is super racist. Yes, that's why I'm always confused when people say black people live in Boston. Green in North Carolina. North Carolina, when I ain't gonna lie, I grouped all y'all together into the South. I grouped all y'all together. It's the South, you know, the Southern hospitality. I wasn't gonna say nothing. It don't mean nothing. But since it was a compliment, I learned. I know how to take a compliment. Everybody ain't racist. Alright, boo. Everybody here is coming to Cleveland. My cousin is the girl who do your hair. I still can't believe niggas eat seafood. I don't know what is it, but you know what? It has to be a science that I want to see studied around people who think about seafood and like in a religious aspect in YouTube. Because I only get this stuff. I only get these comments on YouTube. Only on YouTube. Same thing with like Instagram. I only get certain comments on Instagram. Same and then TikTok. I only get certain comments on TikTok. It's like it has to do with like the type of person you are. Some places I be saying I don't ever want to go. I be saying I don't ever want to go to I don't know. Where don't I be want to go everywhere. If I ain't gotta shit, I ain't gotta pay. I'll go. What do I not have no interest going to? Not many places. I can tell you that.
To hell.
To hell.
About it.
I need to be like you. Like a fillet of fish, and I don't care what nobody say. Them chicken strips is good. Them chicken strips is good. I don't care what nobody say.
Church, I worship like a dog.
If you're going to, okay, but no, I said in a religious aspect. In a religious aspect, like. Cause they be saying, I don't know about taste wise. I don't know why they made that comment, but I will say like a lot of comments I get on YouTube. They be like, Leviticus. What I think is that the verse Leviticus something. Thou shalt not eat food with no scales on it or whatever the hell the thing is that the Bible told them don't eat seafood. And so I get that a lot. Is there a girl to marry in your area? No. I only know hoes. That's all I know. I only know the hoes. And I don't know if you want, but you know what they say, hoes make the best wives. So no. Yes, I love New Orleans. I love New Orleans. Somebody was just asking me about that. She was like, what's got the best food? I said New Orleans. She said, what outside of New Orleans, Chicago? Girl, New Orleans. Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that. Y'all know. If you know, could they be like you biased to Chicago and New Orleans? Well, baby, I don't know what to tell you. I like seafood. And I like hood food. Chicago, New Orleans. Now y'all been doing all this. What's better outside of them two? Nothing. Nothing is good. Sea roaches. Them some good roaches. My God, let me see. I just ate a roach real quick. I just ate a roach a few seconds ago. Ain't no more roaches available. But if it was some roaches available, I'm gonna
eat it.
I'm gonna eat it. They
But you can see their reaction.
them roaches be delicious. I was supposed to eat the bugs in Thailand. They had the scorpions. Is it scorpion? A scorpion. It was a scorpion, and then they had the roaches to eat, like them dried roaches in Thailand. What's the worst seafood dish? I don't know. Any type of crab I can't open. It's a lot. I stay away from the fancy crab, blue crab, all of that. They might be good, but if I can't open it, yeah, maybe crawfish. Crawfish is okay. All the seafood is good, but if you asking for the least best one, probably crawfish. Something with corporate. Oh, you mean corporate with a K? Right, ain't nobody got time to be doing all that, hitting them things with hammers and stuff, baby. I just want the meat. Lobster and crab. Lobster is not one of my favorite. I'll eat it though. Let's be real, I'll eat it. But it's like I'm not be going out my way. Crab leg and shrimps. Crab leg and shrimp at the top. And then, I feel like lobster tails kind of towards the middle. I don't really be too hurting for no crawfish either, for real, for real. Yes, that's why I hate when I go to New Orleans and authentic gumbo be having blue crab in it, and it really just be use. It be a useless piece of shit because I can't do anything with it because I don't know how to open it. Come to the Bahamas. I ain't never got no Bahamas money. Last time I went to the Bahamas, spent a couple $1,000s. I'm good. I would say it ain't nothing to do, but it is stuff to do, but it costs money to do it. Girl, you can still do it. You gotta eat every day, don't you? If you gotta eat every day and you got a phone, cause clearly you got a phone because you on this live. You got a phone and you gotta eat every day. Put that phone up, start recording. Do you like shrimp? Yeah. Is New Orleans dangerous? I don't know. I always stay in the French Quarter, but they say it's dangerous. When I went last time, y'all want to know? I went to Mardi Gras, and y'all know they New Orleans had a terrorist attack. I feel like people forget that because there really was a terrorist attack. He killed like 12 people. He drove through Bourbon Street. So when I went to Mardi Gras, they had a lot of things in place because they had the terrorist attack on January 1st of this year. So I went to Mardi Gras this year. And so since they had so many roads cut off, you basically could not drive. Plus it's Mardi Gras, all the parades go all night. And a lot of the roads are cut off. So you can't get no Uber. You're really just stuck in the city, to be honest. If you're in the French Quarter or near the French Quarter, you really stuck up in there. So we tried to go to a restaurant. And we had to walk there. We had to walk 2 miles there. Thousands and thousands of people was out there. We walked from the French Quarter through the hood to the restaurant. And didn't see nobody arguing. Didn't see nobody fighting. All I saw was people having a good time, selling, eating, drinking. But if that's dangerous, I don't know. They do say New Orleans is like the most dangerous city per capita. The only danger I encountered was a storm. Right.
Mind your business, and you be safe. Anywhere else in the world.
But you know what? A lot of people, because I think because there's a lot of tourists out there, people be looking for drugs and stuff like that. So I think they got a big drug economy because they have like
drugs. You ain't got no problem.
Well, I had the best barbecue shrimp.
You went OD.
I want to go to Brazil. I was supposed to go this summer. You finna leave?
Oh, these are keys. Okay. No.
You on mute? Sorry. My bad. Always messing something up. Yeah, that's why I don't know though. I don't know. I just feel like that's what the crab. Talk about crab. Talk about food. I feel like that's where the crime comes from. And I looked everywhere. I had it this weekend right before I went on the boat.
Too much money for me.
Man, I'm mad.
She got a pink one.
Oh. Places are dangerous when you're looking for it. Yeah, same as Chicago. But you know what? It's like sometimes you can't even defend Chicago because then you'll always get something like happen downtown or like by an innocent kid or something. And I'm sure kids are never looking for trouble. Kids, well, y'all know what I mean. Not like some do. I did hear like they be trying to rob people and stuff like that. That ain't what I'm talking about. But if it's like be innocent bystanders, it's like you can't even defend Chicago because unfortunately, unfortunate events do happen like from people who literally not looking for trouble. But like I think, dude, 98% of the time, like you say, if you're not looking for trouble, you're not going to find it. I just hate hearing like when something happened and a person be on college like break. Like obviously they tried to escape, you know, the city life because they was in college, but they came back or whatever. They came back to visit their family and they got hurt. That be the what you call, because I used to love coming back home, you know, for the little weekend. You're short on the seafood, boy. Red Lobster. Yeah, you gonna go get it. I can't you have to work out a lot. No, I don't have fat metabolism. I'm actually fat. People, I don't know what y'all. It'd be so funny. The comments be back and forth because somebody earlier told me to use that $40 to buy me to buy a gym membership. Now you ask me, do I have a fast metabolism? I don't. You like me part to Chicago. Oh brother. I don't rate things, baby. It's either good. I told you it's either good or it's not good. I like it or I don't like it. I don't really do all that. I don't even know what them numbers mean. If I tell you it's a 7, what does the 7 mean to you? It's like when people use the numbers, I feel like people use that because it just keeps interpretation open to other people. But I feel like when I use words, people are more like dead set. Like as soon as I say something good, they be like, "Oh my God, you said it was amazing. What's that? Oh, you bought one too? Oh, after 6 or before 7." Dang. Oddly specific number, right? I'm like, what am I like? Oh my God, I don't just be imagining eating something and then thinking of a number. I don't know. I think that's hard. I got bugs in my hair. I'm itchy. Oh. Oh, thank you. The African queen shape. Oh. Ooh, I found some more crab. That was not crab. It looked like that. Oh, there you go. Huh? And I'm a girl. I don't ever want to say that I don't think I have an amazing body. I think it's a nice body, but, and I don't think that I'm ugly or nothing, but I feel like I'm overweight and I don't ever want to like, what do you call it? Like promote that being overweight. Cause I don't think it's healthy, especially like as you get older. Like right when I weighed myself last time, I was 193. And I'm 5'6". I don't think I should be 193. I don't. But also my like weight to be healthy, like under the BMI chart, is 145. I don't think I should be 145. I don't think I should be 193, but I don't think I should be 145. But what I do think I should be is 170. So I'm like, and obviously I'm in the middle of that. So obviously I could lose 25 pounds, 23 pounds, 25. I'm gonna say 25 pounds. I could lose 25 pounds. You gotta let the bill. I do. Ain't played nothing. I played softball in high school, but ain't played the motherfucking thing since then. Woo! I'm about to take a nap. Fuck that. Y'all got something to do tomorrow? But you're not awake. That's one thing for us. I mean, I understand that. Like I say, I don't like to operate out of emotions. I like to operate out of, logic and, science. If the doctors say that I'm a little bit overweight, then I'm gonna go with the doctor's thing. Like I said, but also, like I said, I didn't. So that is not a benchmark. But I know I should not be 145. I have been that, and that looked crazy. But I also shouldn't be no 190 either. So that's what I'm saying, in the middle. It's a healthy middle ground. Huh? No. I need to be 17. Technically 174 is a start. I need to be 173 then. And last time when I took my weight, I'm 193. So I'm 20 pounds. 20 pounds. I could do I said 173. I could do 160, 165. 165, between 165 and 175. Let's just say that. I think that would be a healthy weight for me. Cause I would never be somebody. Cause like, I'd be like, bitch, you big. Bitch, you big. Like, stop playing. I'm not gonna be like all that, you look beautiful, no, girl, you was big. I think they want to be on camera. Jerk Villa. They just opened up I want to say it's in Inglewood. I'm not sure if it's I think maybe it's Auburn Gresham. They just opened up a sit-down restaurant on the south side, which is really nice. And it looks nice on the inside. They just opened up a new one. They got one on the South Loop on 22nd and Cermak. But they also opened up a new one. Did I tell you that they opened up a new Jerk Villa? A new sit-down Jerk Villa on 79th. I know, but okay, but this in the hood. This in Inglewood, I think. Huh? Go see what? Right. I'm just letting you know where you from. I'm from Chicago. Where you from? Yeah, I'm from Chicago. From Chicago.
Being a supportive husband is my wife's first big brand deal in person. And I'm picking my outfit out.
Yeah, don't hit the one in Inglewood without a tour guide. You know what? Y'all know would be so funny? Like, obviously, I post a lot of restaurants. That's, probably not in the best neighborhood, whatever you want to define that means best or not. And the only people who say stuff like that, they're like, yeah, don't go there. It low key, I ain't gonna say only, but 98% it'd be men. Like, women see my videos and they pull up. I never forget when I first started doing content. If y'all ever watch my video on the gym shoe, that was like one of my first viral videos. Not gonna say one of my first. Yeah, I guess it was in the beginning. It's hard to get a viral video. And what I consider viral and what other people consider viral so I'm gonna say that was like one of my first viral videos. I remember I went back a couple weeks later and all you see up in the is I don't know what the men were, but I saw like cars and cars of women. Cars and cars of women. And this was in the middle of Roseland. The restaurant is in Roseland and you see women. But the men in the comments, oh no, I would never go there. Yes. 1 million views is viral. Okay, then maybe. Because I think to this day, I think it never hit 1 million views. But over all platforms, if I count all platforms, I think it's like maybe at 2 million. Because it did like 1.5 million on Instagram. But on TikTok, it only did like maybe like 500,000. Now I want to know. I'm a real nigga. I'm not a boy or a girl. I'm a real nigga. That's what I am. I went to AP Deli this weekend too. Them jokers didn't even have any. They didn't have no hoagies at the hoagie shop. Let me see. Gym shoe.
If you know what this sandwich is, you a fat ass.
500,000 views and 60,000 likes.
Somebody told me the new.
So no. I guess if that's not viral. But then I can't. Let me see if I can go back to what it did on Instagram. Sounds like me and my boyfriend. He'd be like, this area dangerous. I go and be fine. And then I understand they be talking about, well, you know, they don't really bother women. And I just be like, why do y'all live like that? Like, why don't y'all feel like y'all, maybe, I'm like, maybe it sounds like this is something in the man community that needs to be talked about. So, like, you meaning you let other men tell you where you can and cannot go. Like, and then it'd be fun. It's like, okay, do you not care? Do you not care? I don't know. I just feel like y'all people just be letting other men control them when they say stuff like that. I would never go there till you let, cause what happened? I know you're not scared of no woman. I know you're not scared of no woman. You more than likely scared of a man over there, and you letting a man tell you where you can go. I don't know. No, we don't care. Oh. But then it's funny because when something else happened, I find me a cousin everywhere I go, period. But it's like, okay, but then when it's something else happened and it's not a situation like that, y'all be like, well, women are the ones, you know, when it's something that's like affecting a woman, like if a woman's like, oh, I'm scared to go there, y'all will be like, well, you don't need to be there. Or you'll be like, it's your fault because y'all still be fucking them. But I'd be like, but when they be when they be bothering y'all, when they be, you know, when the situation involved like affects a man, then it's just like, oh, it's a problem now. A lot of neighborhoods are different for men and women. At the end of the day, you saying it's different. What's the problem? Is that problem ever a woman? The problem is never a woman. It sounds like it's always a man. No matter what you say, it's different. Is it good or bad? And that's because it's a woman. I mean, that's because it's a man. But yeah, it sounds like something the male community needs to talk amongst themselves. Because I just feel like that's not a good way to live life. And especially like, we already limited to where we can go. Like white people don't even be wanting us in our places. And then like, we let like people scare us into going into our own neighborhoods. And I just be like, that just don't sit right with me. Right. They be like, oh, I can't wear red and green over there. Like that's a problem. That's a problem. We already like we don't own anything. We don't own much. We don't own, especially in Chicago, because it's mostly a Chicago thing. We don't own much. White people don't want us in their places. The Hispanics don't want us in their places. And then we don't even want to go to our own places. We be scared to go to our own neighborhoods. Most of like the neighborhoods that people say that is majority black. And it's like black people saying they don't want to go there. That is a problem. I feel like people shouldn't say that. Like you shouldn't feel like you have to risk your life for food. You should just be going to. I mean, I guess if you want to be technical, anything is a risk. Anything is a risk. Where are you from in the city? I am from Dalton. I'm from the suburbs. What area of Chicago do you feel you're not welcome? None for me. None for me. Next door from South Holland. Oh yeah. How are you adjusting to be a force? I'm loving it. It's just I was dealing with some stuff earlier today, and I really should be doing it instead of being on live. But you know what? I think I'm gonna get off live in 10 minutes because I have my, I'm supposed to go live 90 minutes a day. 90 minutes a day is like the suggested time to go live. But it's it's a level of organization that I guess I lacked when I worked in the job. And I definitely, people say you switch over from being an employee to an entrepreneur, and then whatever you lacked as an employee, it's you gonna bring the same as an entrepreneur, because stuff be pissing me off. Stuff be pissing me off. And same thing at work. That's why I didn't want to work anyway, because it be pissing me off. But it's something that I need to do. It's really pissing me off. I got this collab I'm working on with a company, with a lunch meat company, and then they asking for I be like, man, just take the video. But no, they want like pictures. They want pictures, like they call them frames, because apparently somebody in marketing said when you post up on your story, it reinforces the video. It doesn't. They want 6 pictures. And then I have to edit these pictures. I have to grab these pictures, edit these pictures, add links to these pictures, and make sure I add my hashtag to say it's an ad. Because if you don't say it's an ad, then and I gotta add that to each picture. I know it don't sound like it's much, but I just come to make the videos. All the extra stuff, I be like, man, somebody else needs to do that. You had different color. I probably did. I only ever had red and like blonde, but that was like 2 years ago. I know you ain't seen. You saw me 2 years ago. Cause I literally still have the leave out. I never dyed it back. What days do you go live? I don't have no set days, just when I can. Yeah, the brand deals be on there, but it's a decent brand. It's a decent, they paying a decent amount of money. I can pay my rent, pay a couple bills with it. So I'm gonna get it done. I'm just gonna complain. But besides that, I finally got into it. I finally got into a rhythm of being consistent, posting every day. Finding opportunities where I can get paid. I feel like, and I say that I finally got that within the last month. Like coming back from Japan, I feel like I finally, maybe a little bit before Japan. April is when I got it, because I ain't had no choice, because the little unemployment that I had was running out. I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to get a little serious. It's time to get serious. Let me be organized and stuff like that. So as you can see, I post every day. Give me the little pennies that YouTube paid me, the little pennies that TikTok paid, and then the little pennies that Facebook paid. Put it all together, pay a couple bills, go out to eat, and it's a nice little lifestyle. I will say I do need to start contributing to like retirement accounts. Like I keep saying I'm gonna open up my IRA, but every day I forget. Next month, like at the end of this month, it's the half year count. So I plan on doing all of that stuff. In July, so I could be like, yeah, I started half year. I ain't gonna lie, like it's back in December. Bad Blood is my little favorite TikTok. My favorite Taylor Swift song, because she was going hard. Like, okay, 10 p.m. here. It's 4 p.m. here. Save today, live better later. Yeah. I'm trying. $32. Man, I wish. What do you use to edit your videos? CapCut mostly. If you see a long form, oh, thank you. I like lives like that. If you ever see a long form video, I promise you, I probably had I have a outside editor, because I'm not gonna lie, I can't do it. I can't do it. I try editing YouTube video. Every time I edit YouTube videos, I literally fall asleep. Don't assume you'll be live later. Enjoy your money now. Oh, you ain't gotta worry about that. But I don't mind if I got extra money, I don't mind putting something away. Which like I said, I need to get better with. But You ain't got to tell me that twice. That's why I ain't got no money now. That's why I ain't got no money now. That's the last thing you got to tell me. Cause I'm gonna enjoy my money. But I don't think it hurts to put 5% away. Like when I was working, I always contributed to my 401k. Like that was never a thing. I was always gonna put 5. I like right before I was right before I got let go, I was at 7% because that was October. I was supposed to do. I'm lying. I was supposed to do 7% for the following year. So that would have been 2025. But then I got fired. So yeah, I support the content, but we are not indie animals. Y'all ain't. What's wrong with being an indie animal? I should have put that song at the end of the video. That would have been funny. What's wrong? What's wrong with being an indie animal? He an indie animal. She an indie animal. We some indie animals. Time flies when you having fun. I'm telling my wife about how I want that freedom too. Did you deplete your 401k? No, I didn't. All of my 401k is still there. It's still sitting in Schwab. So I like, you know, it's not at zero. It's not nothing significant. But every job that I had, except one, the first job that I ever had, like when I had quit there, I cashed out the 401k. I'm not gonna lie, and I bought me an apartment building. But then every job I had after that, the 401k is still sitting there. Like I think like I actually only ever had 3 jobs after I got to college because I stay so long, and I'm only 32, so I only worked for 10 years so far. I mean, this is work now, but yeah. The first 401k I had, like, you know, I think I had like 15-20,000 in it because I wasn't making much. I was like, when I had first got hired, I was only making 35,000. So the first one I did cash it out, probably stupid, but I wanted the money to buy an apartment building. The second one's still sitting there. I keep track of it. I know I need to combine it. I want to combine it all to Schwab because they're the bigger company. They're the safer company. Like the second job I had was a smaller company, so they use a smaller company for their 401k. And it's a couple thousand sitting in there. And then my last job, it actually accumulated decently. Like I was like, dang, it accumulated fast. Like it's like a down payment on a decent little house, and it's just sitting there. I make sure I don't touch it. And if I ever have to go back to work, we could just start that 401k right back up. You need some diversity. Diversity how? Like in what? Oh, you mean in terms of my investments? I just said I need to get an IRA. So I need to start contributing to my IRA. I need to figure that out. You say your affirmation. Something is telling me you're not. I have not. I have not been doing affirmations. I have not been speaking positively. I have not been praying. Like I said, when I said in the video, I meant that we prayed before that boat went off. We did that last year. My friend was talking about that. We did that last year, and I said I was going to do it again. So when I had got on the boat, and I was like, yeah, we need to pray. They looked at me like I was crazy. But I was like, no, we need to pray. We need to pray. But I do. I ain't going to lie. I be believing in that stuff a little bit. You gonna stop playing with me. If you want to play, you gotta lay. Oh my gosh. The way y'all be commenting, and y'all be commenting on my videos, and I know it's not the same people, but the way y'all be commenting on my videos, then be asking me, am I gonna do like asking me, am I gonna do it? What you call it? I be like, no, y'all are scary. Y'all are scary. Do you know someone that died on that boat? No, I don't know who that was. Trying to hide this shit with the wig. I ain't trying to hide nothing. That's my little hairline. I don't care. Getting it done tomorrow. These comments. It's okay. The comments looking kind of funny. So you really on your game. So I'm gay. So you really on your game. On my game? What does that mean? You a Pisces, huh? No, I'm an Aquarius. Duty nails. Gay. I want to go to Grenada one day. I want to go to every island in the Caribbean. Thank you. Oh, Al Soul Food. Okay, I'll be back next week. Al Soul Food. Aquarius. I agree. You got to show people a Vice Lord burger. I do. And they be getting mad. I didn't show them. I said it in the video. I had posted a video about like the restaurants I would tell people about if they came to Chicago, and I told them about the Vice Lord burger. Somebody said Aquarius women are sneaky. What you think?
Let me see your phone.
Let you see my what?
Let me see your phone.
Let me see your phone.
Here you go.
Let me see. No, I don't want no phone from you, nigga. After you done deleted everything, they gonna ask for my phone.
That's what I thought. They got their answer.
No.
They got their answer.
If a man give you up his phone, believe me, if a man give you his phone,
They got their answer.
he deleted everything out of it.
Let me see your phone. They got their answer.
You want to see my phone?
They got their answer.
If a man give you his phone, he deleted everything out of it. Then now he want to play the game. Oh, let's switch phones.
Y'all hear that deflected? She still ain't gave that phone up.
And I'm not about to give you my phone.
Aquarius women sneaky, like you said.
You said Aquarius women, he can't just be faithful. No, they can't. Points proven. They said if you dang. They say they not deleting anything. You search, you gonna find it.
Exactly.
I hate when people say that. No, you're not. If you literally search my phone, you're not gonna find anything.
Sure.
I'm an Aquarius. They said I know because I'm an Aquarius myself. They always want to see your phone. It's insecure to look through a phone. You gotta do all that, just leave. I hate when people say that. Like they be like, it's insecure, just leave. No, baby, I'm gonna look through that phone. Like, come on, man. Like, I feel like when people say stuff, okay, and this is the logic I think about it. This is like when people say that, it's just like somebody saying, why investigate a crime? Just lock them up. No, I want to know. Then they go, no, I want to go to court. This is like a logical comparison. I want to go to court and I want to find everything like in there. That's what I want to do. Why do you think people go to court? To investigate. Like, I know y'all feel like y'all being righteous when y'all say that logic. I know y'all just feel righteous when y'all say that logic, but I promise you, like, it's not logical. What do you mean? They be like, just leave. You have to go through the phone. No, baby, I'm about to go through that phone. I'm about to go through that phone. Just leave because the outcome is the same, girls. You'll leave either way. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's cool for y'all. That's cool. I ain't gonna lie. That's cool for y'all. But baby, I'm not. I'm going if it's an open phone, I'm going. What is the grapefruit method? I have no idea. What is it? If it's an open phone, I'm gonna go through it. He would go through it too. I'm going through phones. I don't care. How I don't care how y'all soon as I learn how to mute people on here, it's over for you guys. Just grab the screen and we'll stop. No, I got something for y'all. As soon as I learn, is that a wig? No, it's a what you call it? What's on the dinner menu? I already had dinner. I'm a man.
The Indiana.
Can I fly you out to Dallas, Texas? I don't sell ass. Every time y'all ask that, you propositioning me for prostitution. I don't understand that. You don't fly women out to talk to them. Oh, thank you. I want to say I gotta go to New York. I gotta go back to New York. But yeah, when y'all say that, y'all really just be propositioning me for prostitution, and I'm not a prostitute. I don't sell myself. You from Indy? Can you repeat everything from the go to Bob Shrimp and Hammond? I'm not from Indiana. I do one Indiana video and never arrive. There is an Indiana creator. There's a lot of Indiana creators. Why y'all don't be y'all be doing this to them? It's a lot of like Northwest Indiana. What's on the dinner menu? I had dinner already. I had fried rice. I had seafood fried rice. Tyrone, high class provider. Right. That's what they be. Find the asthma girl, NK. But yeah, I don't do that. You brought up the Indianimal. Oh, I should have spelled it like that. That would have been funny if I would have spelled it like that. Ain't nothing to eat out there. Best shrimp and is it fried? I don't really like. I don't really like fried food like that. I don't know. Jamie Asmar. Money talks.
The Indianimals get.
That's true. He has proof or no proof. No, we can't agree on that. Because then, for me to agree, I would have to say that it's more likely than not. And I think it's 50-50. So I can't agree if I'm in between. I can't agree if I'm in between. That's a toxic mindset. Yeah. Because to say that if you think it's really happening, is to say that I'm always right. And I wouldn't say that I'm always right. Like, I can be wrong. I could be wrong. So, no. But, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, right. Guy or girl, why you ignoring? But you wouldn't think it if it wasn't signs. But yeah. But if it's signs, still doesn't mean that it's happening. It still doesn't mean it's happening. And again, I 50% agree with this, but I 50% disagree. So I'm like, you saying, can we agree? No, we can't. Because Yes, this is true, but I don't think it's true. It has to be overwhelmingly true. But you know what? At the end of the day, I personally think all men cheat. And then when I say all men cheat, it's certain men because I hate to say all men and then all the ugly guys, and all the ugly like guys be coming into the comments and stuff like that. It's like I would never. We're not talking about you. When I say all men cheat, I mean all men that can cheat will cheat. If you had a problem getting women, some because and I literally taking this from word for word from a man. He does like I will say he does red pill content. I will say he does red pill content, but he was like, because I think he was saying that most men that's like, a well off man will cheat. He was just saying that. He was like, that's just what it is. He was like, he was like, all these men in my comments, they come. He was talking about all the men. It was so funny. He was talking about all the men. He was like, I wish y'all would stay out of my comments. He was like, if you was ever only offered sex by two women and like you was with a woman for like 8 years and you just took one of them women, they was like, no. He's like, no, you're crazy because two women offered you sex. You took it and messed up your relationship. But he was like, you don't understand like a man of a well-to-do man. He's like, you have dozens of girls daily offering you sex. And he was like, yes, most men are going to cheat and take that. He was like, but not for you men that got a couple here and there. So this is what I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about those guys. That's what I mean. All women at some point in time give up the kitty cat. This is not what we you're what most men given that, yeah. So that's maybe I should read my word. Most men given the chance will cheat. Not all men cheat, because all men can't cheat. I'm play, I don't cheat. Big difference, sugar pie. I'm Mac Daddy. But yeah, so that's what I think. But it comes to the point where you talk about thinking. I don't know, something I already think you're cheating anyway. Nice guys finish last. That's just what you told yourself because you couldn't get the person you wanted. Nice guys do not finish last. That girl just didn't like you. It's okay. Now let's talk about women and accountability. Let's talk about it. I just want to let you know. Let's talk about it because I'm going to leave in a few minutes. But before we talk about women and accountability is not picking a person that is going out of their way to do somebody wrong. Because if I use that logic, that same type of logic can be applied to how the police acts towards black men. Because that's the logic that y'all like to use. I don't know if it's a joke or not or something. I really don't care. But that's the logic. Sounds like you're scorned. No, it's just facts. And if I'm scorned, that means it happened. I mean, like, I don't know what y'all be getting at. Like, I could be scorned and two things can be true at once. It's okay. Like, I understand that'd be like the logic that y'all use for people when y'all want to easy out because y'all don't want to explain that what I'm saying is true. But at the end of the day, it's still true. I could be scorned. I could, you got 7 baby daddies and you like hood niggas. At the end, it's still true. It's still true. My favorite out of town. Women cheat. Okay. They do. Nobody said they ever didn't. Like, let's be real. I'm not here to talk about, facts are facts. I'm not here to not like talk about talk from emotions and stuff. Never said women didn't cheat. We've talked about men. All men can cheat as well. No, that is not what I said. I said all men that can will. All of y'all can't. All of y'all don't get pictures like the next guy. If you one of them guys that be like, yeah, I can't find nobody. I be struggling to find, where they be like, where the good girls at? If you say that on a regular basis, I'm not talking about you. I have the utmost confidence that you will not cheat. I have that confidence in you, baby. I have that. Let's talk about your experience. What about my experience? I only ever been cheated on one time. That I still believe that before. Like that. And again, let me put in there the ones that can. If you know you couldn't get no bitches before, I'm not talking about you. You should do braids. I literally have braids in 90% down. Only the ugly ones can't cheat. I'm not one of them. So okay, so yeah, maybe okay, so yes. First, let's get into the club. You can't hate from outside the club when you can't even get in. We're not talking about y'all know what I'm talking about. I hate when people try to act obtuse or online like, oh no, you knew that you was never getting no bitches anyway. You knew that you was never getting no bitches anyway without extensive work. So yeah, you probably don't cheat because what's the outcome? You had to put in so much work to cheat. We're not talking about you. The ones that's offered, offered women for nothing daily. Yes, they're going to take it. I don't care. I've turned down women. Okay, boo. Who's in the right man still goes to the club? Me? Damn girl, I'll cheat with you. I'm okay. I think cheaters are nasty. Nice guys do finish last, but that ain't a problem if they want to be nice guys. Same shit for nice ladies. Nice guys don't finish last. Again, that's something you just told yourself because the one girl that you like didn't like you, and you assume she liked the bad guy. We was on here last week, and I was talking about how I don't have no experience with hood guys, and obviously because I'm a dark skinned Black American female, people was sitting on here calling me liars. I'm like, I literally never dated a hood nigga. Like, I had a high school sweetheart. That man works in HR now. He was on a football team, the captain of the football team. He works in HR now. Then I dated an older guy who was in tech. And then I dated a couple doctors. And then like my last relationship, he was an engineer. And now he works for he's only ever worked for Fortune 500 companies. So when I be telling people I don't have no experience with hood guys, like, yeah. I always wear braids though. I literally just took the braids out that I've had in for like 5 months. You don't have it. Yes. And when I said that last time on YouTube Live, people call me liars. So that's why I think when people say nice guys finish last, some man told himself that because the girl he wanted just didn't like him back. Like, because some guy had said, it was like an older guy. He was like, do you date older men? I was like, no. And he was like, oh, you must like them hood niggas. I was just like, no. I think he said he was like 53. I'm 32. And he was on live. This kind of like how y'all are now. He was like, would you date older guys? I was like, no, I don't really like older guys that old. He was just like, you must like hood niggas. Soon as like, that's why I think when men say nice guys finish last, somebody just told them, somebody just kind of curved them. And so that's how they come to that logic. Because I feel like if you're a nice guy, you're going to fall into something. It's not that you finish last, because the fact that you think it's a competition means you're already like in the wrong mindset. No, good dudes definitely finish last, because you know what? And I was talking about this on somebody. I was talking about this subject on somebody that on my Instagram, like on my personal. I think I ain't gonna say I think I went to high school with him, and we was talking about that, and he was talking about like how men think it's a competition. That men think it's like a competition on who the woman give the kitty to. So that's what they mean. Nice guys finish last, meaning they get the cat last. But I was like, they don't like, again, this is because the woman that they want don't like them. Because in the context he was saying, he was like, no. Oh, you know what? Perfect example. He used because he's a film major now. He didn't go to college, and now we're in our 30s. He went to college. But anyway, he was like, what's the name of that movie? Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. So he was talking about Jenny. Like, he was talking about Jenny. And so I guess like the first time that he, when he got into the military and he went to go see Jenny or whatever, and he tried to save her and she didn't sleep with him that night. Y'all remember that one? That's when he was in DC. That's what he was saying. He was like, yeah, nice guys finish last. She didn't want to give him no kitty then. I was like, she didn't like him. She didn't like him at the end either. But I was like, so nice guys don't finish last. The girl he liked just didn't like him. The girl, you can't help who you're attracted to. The girl he liked just didn't like him. Like, that's the like, because I'm like, okay, but as a man, they see it as nice guys finish last because they think it's a competition. He was like, Forrest is supposed to be next in line for the kitty. But that's how y'all think about it. So, I mean, I guess, you know what? From a guy point of view, if that's how you think about it, I get that's fine. But I feel like from a non-biased point of view, she just didn't like you. You did not finish last. She just did not like you. Women today trying to reinvent the wheel. You mean women today just have an opinion that can be voiced, and men don't like that. It's the wheel is it's no wheel. No. I am dead ass serious. This is not rage bait. I'm literally saying that. And y'all see how it is, because y'all are literally debating me over the fact that I said the woman just don't like you. I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary. All I'm saying is the girls just don't like you. You did not finish last. She just didn't like you. Yes, she did not like him. Exactly. She never liked him. I'm not saying she was right. Y'all keep trying to, like he said, y'all are trying to invent this wheel. That's not, I guess men invented the wheel already. But what if they're in a relationship? People be in relationships every day with people they don't like. A married person who's to get murdered, they're more likely going to get murdered by their spouse. They don't like them. That's the simple answer. That is the simple answer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that makes me a whore or scorned woman. I promise you, at the end of the day, she just did not like you. She just did not like you. Nice guys don't finish last. If you are a nice man, I promise you, there is a woman out there for you. There's a woman out there for you. If you like thinking of a woman, when you say when you say nice guys finish last, and you're thinking of a woman, she just did not like you. It's okay. Yes, she never liked him. I'm saying, yes, I agree with you, Prophet Jones. I agree with you. I agree with you. She never liked that man. She wanted something from him. That is not good. That is not why you sleep with a person, when you want something from them. But it's like y'all don't see it that way. She was a bad human. She was a bad human. A woman liking a man isn't a big deal. It's up to the man to choose wisely. Again, y'all see? Men don't think that women's supposed to like them. Men don't think that. Look, he just said it. He just said it. I wish I could pin this comment. Let me see. Can I pin this comment? I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin that so y'all can know. She did a black fig on it. That's because niceness is performative. They're only nice to get a second, because exactly. I'm pinning the comment. Men don't care if you like them. So that's why they said, "Oh, you trying to reinvent the wheel?" No, the wheel was already there. Y'all never used it. Y'all was still using something else. Nice guys always use a heart. Y'all weekend was nice. I'm happy it's over. I'm tired. I'm old. Men only care about black. Yes, again. So that's what I'm trying to say. She didn't like you. She don't like you enough to do backflips with you, babes. She doesn't like you enough to do back. You're not finishing last. Like he just said, you got to choose wisely. You got to choose, but you have to choose one that actually likes you. I don't understand why this is so hard. Why I don't like. Is it hard to find a woman that likes you? And I think that's what anger. I don't care, because I've never been nice. Like, y'all tell women this all the time, but it's like y'all don't take this. Men don't take the same advice. Like, she just did not like you. Why they make it a race? Yes, they make it a race because they can't conceptualize. I don't think they care about women liking them, so they don't do anything to actually be liked. So they're like, oh, it's just a race. I'm going to be performative to the race. How do you race? You perform. Like, you be performative in the race. That's why nice guys finish last. It's not a race. It was never a race. But they consider it a race, and again, that's why they make up logic or blanket logic like nice guys finish last. I mean, nice don't get you nowhere. That's what the saying is referring to. So what did being bad get you? What did being bad get you? And are you saying that women like men because of their behaviors? No, you're not saying women say nice, but instead they chose bad guys and complain that there's no good guys. Okay. I'm just saying that, girl, y'all say that because hold on.